Hi guys, it's me Lewis, and today I'm here to do a little rant video on who is actually controlling us in particular and who is controlling the market. Now, this particular rant video was a very difficult one for me to think of because I was trying to think of like what the fuck should I even call this, because it's just kind of a it feels more like so many like suspicious scenarios are happening all at once from all these big names and all these well-known politicians or people within the World Economic Forum and whatnot. It's becoming more and more grim and suspicious at the same time. So let's rewind the clock back 24 hours ago, right? During the time of this recording, anyway. So of course, Sony has announced that they're going to stop making physical media by 2028, and of course, that's no doubt the announcement coming for the PS6, right? And then of course, and of course, a few hours after that announcement was made, Microsoft did the exact same fucking shit for their upcoming project, Project Helix, right? And it really made me think to myself, something suspicious is very going on here. Like, you have one company making that exact same announcement that people aren't happy with, and for obvious reasons. Then one of their competitors does the exact same fucking thing, right? It becomes more and more interesting on how that pans out, right? And it would not come as a surprise to anyone if Nintendo does the exact same shit. But it's not just physical media dying from these big names, right? You've also got price hiking going on as well. For example, you have the Steam Machine that was announced, which I will admit that was something I was actually looking forward to getting. But as soon as they announced the fucking $1,000 price tag, my immediate response was, fuck no, mate. Fuck that fucking bullshit. And then eventually, Rockstar announced the price for GTA 6, which again doesn't contain the fucking actual physical disc for the game, only the fucking code for it. That's it. No disc, none of the sorts whatsoever. And it really shows you just how fucked these industries have become now. To me, it really doesn't feel like it's about the money anymore. It really doesn't, because if you think about it, right, it's no longer about gaining cash from your actual consumer, right? Because when you have government officials, especially elite class members who are part of the World Economic Forum, making these bullshit announcements that all currency is going digital, all banks will have the ability to control what you can and cannot buy, and then of course you have all government officials all coming together from all parties, seem to be on par for the whole internet censorship for age ID verification requirements, and it really makes you raise an eyebrow, thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Because this doesn't feel like no fucking coincidence at all. It really doesn't. And I'm going to tell you what it is. The scenario regarding this, it really feels like that the people in power, not the corporate CEOs, I'm talking about like people who are shareholders, people who threaten the CEOs in general, the higher ups, the people who are at the top of the food chain. They seem to get like this strange arousal in controlling people, and it's become more and more more and more common, I should say, as time goes on, because even the whole price hiking on food, for example, is one part of it. European countries I've particularly prevented people from buying air conditioners during last week's fucking heat wave, and believe you me, it was roasting here in the UK. I'm not fucking kidding you. We had all the fans on, didn't make a fucking difference. But yeah, like It almost feels like that we are trapped in this particular cult-like circle, right? Where you have individuals who are telling us that we can and cannot, do anything with our money, can't do anything with our fucking lives. Everything that we try to purchase is on a fucking lease, and we had to send it back within the next couple of months. And that to me tells you for a fact that my previous videos from my last rant videos that I've made like regarding this shit has aged like fine wine. Okay, everything nowadays within modern day, with modern software, modern hardware, it's all license based. You don't own shit. And I mean, you seriously don't own shit anymore. Hell, I don't even own my own fucking phone anymore, because it's gonna be controlled by my government very soon. That is how fucked we are. Like, Jesus Christ, it's no fucking wonder. It's no fucking wonder people like me and people like Gen Z have been going retro and just pirating the fuck out of every single game that we can think of. Pirating every fucking movie, TV show that we can fucking think of, right? Like, it's no fucking surprise that Gen Z has woken up and realized, oh shit, I don't own that shit. I don't own this shit. And again, I don't blame them for that. I really fucking don't. And the fact that they have no source of freedom to do anything anymore, especially when the future is looking more fucking grim than we originally thought. Holy shit! Like, there are two different scenarios from this shit, right? Because both of these scenarios are no longer a prediction anymore. It's going to be a fact. And I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen from these two scenarios, right? So, scenario one, all countries, not just several, but all countries who are affected by this shit, from internet censorship to basically owning nothing and being quote unquote happy about it, it's gonna make them mentally snap, and they're gonna end up being like the citizens of what happened with Nepal when they rebelled against their previous government, right? And it's gonna end brutally and violently. Trust me, that is scenario number one. Scenario number two, Gen Z, as I mentioned in my previous video talking about how they're going retro, they've been purchasing the ever-living shit out of DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS tapes, burner phones, flip phones, you name it, because I don't blame them for that. I really don't blame them for trying to go up on board with trying to actually own something whilst it keeps their sanity in check. It is time. It is time to go full retro. It's time to go full emulation now. Because if we don't do this shit now, then holy fuck, they will come after our emulation softwares. I mean, Nintendo has tried to fucking pull that stunt where the emulator developers had to move their base of operations to countries like China, for example, to avoid any copyright bullshit. And it's no coincidence at all that all this shit that we're seeing right now is happening in real time. It's happening so fucking fast. And you also find it suspicious, right, when you have politicians who never get anything fucking done right. But when it comes to censorship, for some fucking reason, they were immediately on fucking board with that shit. They were immediately on board of fucking over the market. They were immediately on board with fucking over the consumer base. Very suspicious, that, don't you think? And don't be fucking surprised if this video gets taken down simply because I'm speaking up about this shit. Because I knew for we all knew this shit was coming. We all knew for a fact that the digital era was on the rise. That much is obvious. But we didn't think it was gonna happen. We didn't think this announcement was gonna happen so fucking early. And the fact that you have Sony and Microsoft making this 2028 announcement to just stop all physical media, it really shows you that the market for not just games in general, but everything else that's going digital, it is going to collapse. It's going to fucking kill itself, because that's what I'm saying now. I seriously don't think it's about the money anymore. I seriously don't think it is. I truly do believe it is full on control, that you have a bunch of mentally ill sociopaths in power who want to control their own little worlds to make sure it revolves around them. And they don't seem to realize that that's going to lead to some serious consequences to them. This isn't me giving out a threat to them. This is me just giving out a simple warning that something horrible is going to happen to them, because we are going to approach the digital era, but the only thing to combat that is the pirating / retro era. As the saying goes, if purchasing any game or any film or whatever the case may be isn't keeping it, then pirating isn't fucking stealing. And the retro era needs to increase more and more. We need to go back to not just pirating shit, but we need to go back to the days of how businesses ran. We need to bring back like physical pie charts, like actual physical pie charts, actual board meetings. You know, this is the type of shit that kept businesses alive. This is what kept us fucking going. But the problem is that there is something suspicious going on. I don't fucking like it one fucking bit. All of this shit linked to digital and AI, all happening at the exact same fucking time, just makes me raise a fucking eyebrow. Like, I can't be the only one thinking that. Okay, guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what are your thoughts on the whole scenario regarding, what is going on in today's society. Do you think it's suspicious? Do you think it's coincidental? Do let me know in the comment section. Okay, guys, peace out.